Hey, Millie, how's it going? I got a new chair. I got lumbar support now. I'm excited. My old chair was just kind of a regular office chair. Now I got a fancy little gaming chair. It was on sale, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Now I can be cool gamer, right? Alright, but no, I legit am excited about the lumbar support. My old chair was kind of like, not just super basic, standard office chair. Alright, so we are going to be starting out with Contradiction today. I'm actually excited because after Contradiction, we're probably going to do this about an hour, see how far we get, and then we're going to be moving to The Bunker, which should be interesting. It seems to be a post-apocalyptic game. So I'll be really interested how an FMV game will handle that. But let's go ahead and resume Contradiction because we gotta figure out the murder of... what's her name? I have to look at my notes. Kate. We're looking at the murder of Kate. Let me know if volume is okay as per usual. I think generally we try to keep this one a little lower. Put that to 18. Modern England again. It's the same company. I mean, it might be. I legit didn't look at the company names. I do know it is done by a British company, so it could be. I mean, it could be. I will admit I did look up the next step because I was super stuck. But we have to go talk to Emma. But that's all I looked up. Promise. Just to kind of get us a little push going before we just wander around not knowing what to do at the beginning of a stream. We missed a contradiction for Emma.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
This one. So... oh, the clock noise gets me every time. It literally sounds like it's in my room, and I don't even own a clock that ticks. So she joined Third Eye after leaving college, and what was the other one? Was it theft? It was some kind of, like, theft stunt. Joined Third Eye after leaving college. In which I looked it up and then forgot immediately what the solution was. Let me look through. I at least know this one is one of them. Let's see. So probably something with... is it this one? No. What was the second one? Oh my gosh. Let me look it up. Apologies, one moment. Super professional. Super ready. Liam's death was on holiday when Liam died. Okay. Liam's death. Yeah, I see this one. Okay, no. What? Looking at the guide. Was that Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt? Oh, the stunt. Okay. There we go.
Aha.
What you gotta say,
So,
Emma?
you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
Emma.
Suspicious. Sus.
I think you better explain, don't you?
Well, it was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Why?
Okay.
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there. And they all thought it was ugly. So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
What did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam's dead because of me.
Jesus.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye.
Yeah, it's
Wasn't
kind of
your fault.
like
We can't tell Simon things.
a heavy
Simon
thing
doesn't
to
need to
carry
know.
around.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Dang.
9 o'clock. Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the
don't know.
Rands before I blame her.
I mean, like, what kind of birthmark would have been that ugly? Like, and who cares? I know that Liam knew it was there. But if nobody said anything, then... like, why would that... A picture of Liam? No, we don't, actually. I don't believe we do. Alright, well, let's make the rounds then. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a picture of Liam yet.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
We can finally ask Ryan about all the things that we have. Let's settle in. So we're gonna ask about Ryan's guitars.
I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band.
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
What band was that?
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called something Stone? Hammerstone. That's it.
And you still collect?
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
Legit though, I sometimes feel that way. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, the 2000s were 24 years ago? Like, what? When did that happen? Was it actually Hammerstone? Because wasn't the other place, the band was called something else, I think. What was it called? That's fine. I'll figure it out. Ask about auto-hypnosis at Atlas.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
Well, what would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag.
Good job.
Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know, that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
Wait, he's talking about, like, actual cross-dressing or, like, dressing as somebody different? To change my... I mean, legit, you know. Oh. Paul's theft stunt.
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dad decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
Jinx is gonna crack. Egg IRL. Oh. Well, I guess we gotta ask about it.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticising Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I mean, people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
Bit crass. I'm annoyed by his vocal fry. I know that that's, like, kind of a thing people do in acting, or at least I would say more in amateur, like, stage acting. They kind of, like, you know, it's, like, constant with this guy. Not a major part of the course. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's talk to Paul. Gotta make our little rounds.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it helped.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
Hardly knew Emma. Probably can catch him at something, but I have no idea what. There's a pickup somewhere. Oh, did I miss something? I didn't see the magnifying glass. Did I pass by it, or is it somewhere I need to find currently? I'm still concerned about the doll burning ceremony. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for the magnifying glass. Yeah, I think that's possible. I'm not sure what to pair it with.
A few more questions, please. Thank
I
you.
still feel like the students probably felt forced to, like, go along with this auto-hypnosis thing. James wouldn't know about Emma and Liam. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Rebecca, actually, let's hop over to Simon and Emma. I know we can't tell Simon about it, but let me see if he has anything new. I mean, yeah, we might. I don't know.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Yeah, we promised not to discuss it. Okay. Not allowed to hurt or offend others. Wait, then wouldn't, like, hurting or offend others, like, include stealing?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I do like Jinx, yeah, he's kinda cool. Rebecca.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
Well
When
then.
was the last party he threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
I'm sorry, what? That kind of came out of left field. Yeah, like... I mean, I guess she's just with him for his money, because he does seem kind of, like, significantly older than her, so I don't know. Those fancy dress parties. What if Paul is Kate? Oh my god. This is a British, like, thing, and British people kind of seem to be into the whole, like in media and stuff, they think it's just absolutely hilarious if somebody cross-dresses. I don't know. It seems to be a British thing. Sometime in the summer.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Oh, let me check this place. There's no one ever here. No, still no one there. So James doesn't know anything. Simon, Emma, Atlas. Well, I guess let's start at one end and look for magnifying glasses. Whether Paul or Ryan came into the role of no offending or hurting others, it's gonna contradict with them being fine to Emma's thing. Yeah, I think that's our next bet, to see if we can get a match with that. Let's talk to Ryan again. Or Paul, excuse me.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Didn't encourage... Paul told him about that. I don't know what to pair where would that, though? Encouraged to criticize. Because she wasn't, like, under hypnosis while doing it, right? Unless that's the implication, that they were doing auto-hypnosis during that exercise, and maybe that's why she said that. It didn't really seem like it, though. Didn't steal from Liam that night. Yeah, we'll go back
Thank
to the
you.
woods and see.
Probably be back later.
And then we'll talk to Brian. Let's start here. Classic point and click. Gotta check all the places. No new TV. Oh, it's the entrance? Did I miss it? I was looking for it. My brain was like, ooh. Oh, yeah. What do we got? Box of wires. Ooh.
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
A torch. Yes, look at it. Why do people always do that? Like, oh, I wonder if it works. Like, you can point it away from yourself to test it. Is that a bong filled with soda? Oh, but we can check the outside house. What was it called? The thing behind the pub. Let's talk with Ryan though, since we're here. Yeah, the storage
Couple
room.
more questions, if that's okay.
It has like a weird name. Doesn't blame Emma. Liam was strong and outgoing. Thinks people are free to do what they like. Ryan, ever seen this torch before? Is this your torch? Because it's mine now. Doesn't believe it actually works. Yeah, I'm not,
Thank you.
nothing's
Probably
jumping
be
out
back
at me just
later.
yet. Let's go check the storage room though. I am curious if this is a filter, like a day for night filter, because if they actually went and filmed at various times of the night, that's dedication, but it's probably a filter, because it's kind of got that blue day for night shot thing going on. Alright, let's use the torch. A pot lid? Oh. What does it say? Car wash? Ew, ew, don't put it in your mouth. You don't know where that was. There's enough light over here. Take it out. Devil worshippers.
Well, and there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's been trying to make a point.
So what the hell did we pick up? Vandalized car photos. Whose car? Photos of a car vandalized with a spray paint were found in the pub outbuilding. That exact keyring flashlight. Oh, nice. Do you put it in your mouth? Or do you not put it in your mouth? I wonder if... Wasn't there like a hint that Simon might own a car? Evil. Devil worshippers. Let's ask Rebecca, though. I've had it in my mouth recently. Oh, okay. I think it's because it's like a flashlight that he just picked up randomly from a box in a place that is known to probably be using drugs.
A few more questions, please.
Alright, what are these photos that you're hiding in your outbuilding?
Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year.
Ryan's car.
His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. God, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
His camera?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
What year is
Not
it?
that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
I wonder if Paul stole the camera. Like, maybe Paul stole the camera. Doesn't think anyone was prosecuted for it. I'm assuming that's just photoshopped onto the car. Okay,
That's
well,
all for the moment, thank you.
let's talk to Ryan then. Because he's got another car, I think. Unless it's Paul's car.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Might be Paul's car.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalised. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
At the pub. You know who did this?
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course, very strange girl.
And why did she write the words devil worshippers all over your car?
Because
Well,
they are.
She was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I have no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Really? Right, thank you.
You're right, Millie. If someone vandalized your car, they shouldn't feel guilty over it. Yep, do whatever you want, right? Okay, someone new to talk to. Interesting. So if he knew that she did it, then why does Rebecca doesn't know who did it? Rebecca doesn't know. I can talk, I swear. Rebecca said she didn't know who did it. I'm pretty sure.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let me look. Yeah, it doesn't think it was prosecuted for it. So maybe she does know, just they weren't prosecuted for it. Probably because... I don't know. See, like, y'all have doll burning ceremonies. Feel like that's a little sketch. Down at the end of the lane, so like all the way down here.
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane. That's what Ryan said, wasn't it?
Rude. Just because they have large bushes. Little leaf. What cute little houses, though. Imagine having a house. I'll take a rundown house. This teeny tiny little window.
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the
She's about to
village.
close
I'd
the
like to
door.
ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you.
Don't invite strange
I promise I
people
won't take long.
into their house. You don't know this man.
Thank you.
He could be an alien about to steal your children.
I'll just go in here, yes?
I have to go out in a minute.
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here. What did you want to ask?
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kay Vine?
No.
Right.
All right.
Well, I
Goodbye.
heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about
She
Atlas?
needs to brush her hair, though.
Well,
I heard you reacted badly to it.
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
Now, why do you say that?
Because they're devil worshippers.
Devil worshippers.
They're making demons appear.
Oh, that's
They're
different.
tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up, then they're putting demons inside them.
Whoa.
You can see them.
It's a little far.
See who?
Demons.
Okay, we need to back away slowly.
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
Oh god.
Atlas.
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
So, how did you get rid of them?
I didn't. They're still there.
I didn't.
Yes.
You still see them?
It's me. I'm the demon.
I just don't look. I put all the lights on.
Yeah.
Make sure it's all bright. I put them on when I need to look in the mirror. If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself without seeing the other person.
Who is the other person?
She's like me, but older. It's like her eyes sink in. She's all wrinkled, with a wrinkled mouth, like she's dying. And then I realize I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her.
Thought Jinx just left.
I'm sorry.
He's like, fuck out
I
of
have to
here.
go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Close the door on your way out, I guess. You left the light on. That would have been really funny if, like, Jinx just
What a
booked it
very
out of there.
fragile and disturbed person, and utterly convinced that Atlas are worshipping the devil. How are Ryan and Paul going to get out of this one?
Okay, so... Impossible to be hurt or damaged by hypnosis. Clearly, like, she is hurt and damaged. Let's talk to Paul first.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah, mass, doll burning, removal of guilt, encouraging to steal, which, you know, isn't necessarily, like, people who worship the devil don't necessarily do those things, but I don't think people, like, generally worship the devil. I don't know. I mean, I'm not, like, I'm part of the satanic temple, but I'm not, like, you know, we don't believe in the actual devil. So, you know, it's kind of like body autonomy, things of that sort. We don't do any of this stuff. Let's ask about the vandalized car.
Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
You know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
That's different. That's avoiding the question. Do you know who did it? Oh, I don't think anyone was prosecuted for it. That doesn't answer the question. And absolutely, yeah, the doll thing in this context is definitely looking a little bit devil worshipy.
Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
I beg your pardon?
Devil worship?
We're
Satanism?
Christians in this Minecraft
Am I
server.
missing something here?
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You were misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming. Anything else you want to know that I'm not interested in?
That's fine, thanks.
Uh-huh. Maybe this? No. What if he is? I mean, snake charming is kind of interesting because I grew up apostolic Pentecostal, and like we were not in the Pentecostal sect of people who like used snakes. But there, if you like, the more south you go in Georgia, like the more you're going to run into that. So like, I don't necessarily know if that's snake charming, but it's definitely like snake handling. Still don't like that he didn't answer that question.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
But the idea is that you can, like, God would protect you from, like, if a snake bit you, like a venomous snake bit you, then God would protect you and not let you die, or whatever. That's the theory. Turns out Pentecostals and snake worshippers are the same thing now. Let's see, who else do we need to ask? We need to talk to Ryan about the accusation.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blint?
God,
You
drink
would
it
be.
already.
She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blint, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems.
Rude.
Diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't
Doll
even know
burning.
what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas. We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not easy to offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, what kind of treatment did you offer? Was it, like, was it therapy? Was it a psychiatrist? Was it, I mean, or did you offer auto-hypnosis? Private psychological treatment. That's sus as fuck. I have no idea. No idea what's up. I really wish. Oh, we haven't asked about this? I thought we did.
So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the course.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So
Every
the
week?
dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager, and they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing?
Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector. We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
No, thank you.
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's a nuance to it, right? Like, the idea of this course is that you don't have guilt over anything that you do. So why destroy the past? If the idea is to become someone new, then what is that new that you're becoming? Because their own theology, I suppose, their own teaching is like, it doesn't matter what you did. So, like, why are we destroying it? That doesn't make any sense. Unless I'm missing something. And yeah, and like the idea of leaving yourself behind is, but still, you still have a past. You still have, like, whatever that past did got you here. So, like, I don't know if that's supposed to be maybe the contradiction that I'm seeing, or if they just kind of overlooked that. Where's the guilt thing? Possibly, but he doesn't see that as like devil worship. I think that's the issue. Yeah, he doesn't see that as devil worshipping. I mean, technically they're not really worshipping the devil by doll burning, they're just doll burning, which kind of has like voodoo relations, I suppose, but voodoo isn't devil worship. I'm not super knowledgeable about voodoo, though, other than just general knowledge that it exists, but I know that it's like a legitimate thing that people follow, but I don't think it has anything to do with like devil worship. What are ECT machines? ECT machines. Dancing alligators. Yeah, I feel like Disney probably doesn't portray voodoo in the traditional sense. Not a major part of the course. Oh, yes, like Cooper.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I was thinking, I think, was it The Princess and the Frog had voodoo? That voodoo guy in it? Let me see if Simon and Emma maybe knows anything.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
Don't narc. Okay, well...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Helpful.
Have you seen these before?
No. Don't know the car.
Really? Why wouldn't... It's a small town.
What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At Atlas.
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I guess James is next. James might know something because he's got all the scrying mirror stuff, right?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Making sure I asked about that.
Know anything about these?
Nope.
Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved with devil worship?
You met Lisa?
Which Lisa are you talking about?
Mad Lisa. Lives on her own, doesn't
Mad
like mirrors.
Lisa.
Yeah, I've met her.
My
You think
God.
she's mad?
You can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts. You've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times. Got talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did you tell her?
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. She was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she's more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself.
Yeah, it's being dismissed pretty quickly. I wonder if he maybe sold a mirror to her.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
What happens if we try and go back to Lisa's house? Okay, we can't go back. Did we talk to Rebecca?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
No.
Have you ever come across anyone interested in or
That's a better
involved
way to
with
ask
the
it.
occult?
There you go.
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about. Why, who's been talking?
Just a line of inquiry.
The suspect.
Okay, thanks.
Who's been talking? Could have sworn. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't know anything. Never crossed anyone involved with the occult. And then, where's the mirror? Oh. So, like, she's not seen it before, I guess. Doesn't recognize the three-finger symbol. Blackstone, that's the name of the band. So Ryan played in something called Hammerstone, I guess. Fancy dress parties. That's so out of left field.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
more questions, if you don't mind.
Doesn't know anything about devil worship. See, that's... I don't like that. Private psychological treatment. Where was he asking about that? I guess that's not really a contradiction. Well,
Thank you.
let's
Probably
use
be
a
back
little hint
later.
thing. See what it says. Or tip. Call Chief for an update. Sure, why not? What do we got, Chief? Are you going to be useful?
Jenks, I presume.
Yes, Chief. Bit more news. It turns out Emma was with Liam on the night he died, and she thinks she caused him to commit suicide. She made fun of him, mocked him as part of the course.
Nice of her. Why did she do that?
Requirement of the course, apparently. To say something offensive. It's meant to encourage free thinking.
Interesting opinion. And I suppose the Rams just think that's what, par for the course or something like that, do they?
Well, Paul wasn't too bothered. He claims he didn't know Emma, so couldn't have predicted what she was going to do.
That doesn't wash. What does Emma say about him?
She does not like him. Really doesn't like him.
So she must have known him well enough. How well did he know her?
He claims not very well.
Well, make sure he's telling the truth. Oh, I've got a cup of coffee to make.
Coffee. Yeah, okay, thanks, Chief.
Bye.
So... something with Randy, then? Or is he talking about Paul? Chief said find out how well Paul and Emma knew each other. Okay. Press here 7 times to see a cheat. No, we don't need that. Let's see if we can go over Randy's answers then. And if not, then we'll hop over to the bunker.
Ask about a few more things,
Made
please.
some good progress though, so that's good. All right. Heard about Liam's suicide. Does the cheat make you go out of bounds? I don't think so. Liam seemed happy. Witness criticized him. Oh, Liam. Both on the same night. With Liam's death. Liam seemed happy. Witness criticism of Liam. Maybe? I don't know if this happened on the same night. I don't know if it's super clear about that. We know that the theft stunt took place on the day of Liam's. Yeah, that night. So I don't know if it was that night or not.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I did use the little hint button, but it said to just call Chief for the update, and Chief just said to find out how well Paul and Emma really knew each other. So oh, this
Couple
is
more
Randy.
questions, if that's okay.
I need to go to Paul.
That's all for the moment.
I get them
Thank you.
confused. Let's go talk to Paul. Sorry.
few more questions, please.
Hardly knew Emma. Was at Atlas the night Liam died. What is that? License? Identification card? That's not really anything to do with Emma, though. Oh my god, I keep bumping the mic. I'm so sorry. Emma said that Liam died on the same night he made fun of him. Emma said that Liam died on the same night she made fun of him. Oh, okay. Card. Did she say that? Because I think she just said, like... I think she said, like, he later then did that. We can check her response, though.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Just to double check that. Well, I thought we could... Witness him making fun of Liam has to be a contradiction. Yeah, I think that's the point of contention, because I don't...
ask you a couple more things, please.
I don't know if that was the same night, but we can try it. So what are you saying we should try? Emma said Liam died on the same night she made fun of him. So if Paul witnessed Emma making fun of Liam... So didn't encourage, and then what? Or just the... Like right here? Doesn't have to be just a license card. We do have the Freedom Necklace card. Bought Freedom Necklace for a student. It's a student buy it for Kate. No, you're fine, Millie. Well, did he get the necklace? Who did he get the necklace for then? Was it Emma? Or Lisa, maybe.
Aha.
Oh, I don't know if I would have gotten
You
that.
say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
Did we know that?
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one. So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years. The clock is ticking. And I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women.
Oh, gross.
It was a stupid mistake. But that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
No, I didn't try it on.
What does that mean, try it on?
I bought her a necklace.
What does that mean, try it on?
I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party. Emma was old enough to make decisions for herself. And as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me. So nothing happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Ew, this tongue
Like
thing.
father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Tried it on. That must be like a British phrase I'm not aware of. Is that like, what, flirting or leering? I don't know. At this point, I'd say leering. But I mean, there's obviously a power imbalance. But yeah. Okay.